right. Whiskey round table. Oh, Greg, Karen, and the whiskey wizard talking facts and tastings. They've got you covered. Whiskey round table. Oh.
Welcome to the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts,
Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar.
What's up, kids?
What's
How's
up?
everyone doing?
We had an impromptu porch party.
Yeah, we had a pre-game. Ow, son of a bitch. We had a pre-game. I won't even tell you what the hell
Did you
I
break a
just
nail?
did. I just broke a fucking nail. But anyway, it's all good.
No,
Yeah.
we had a pre.
And it was my favorite finger.
Oh,
Honest
the
to
middle
God,
one.
look at it. Look at it.
It's still there. What's wrong?
Yeah, it is what it is.
But no, we had a nice little pre-game and
We did.
Little,
We did.
just a little whiskey on the porch. So,
Hey, that's how the whiskey.
Unexpected.
Evening,
The
yeah.
whole thing was unexpected.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was.
just cool. It was awesome.
It was.
It was
We,
a great time.
That's how the Whiskey Roundtable started.
Well,
Pre-gaming
That's right.
on the porch.
Exactly. Back to our roots.
So, back to our roots.
You're
So,
stupid. You're stupid.
tonight
Go ahead.
is our what show of the year?
This is our 21st show.
18th. So
I was
that
so
good.
close.
That was good.
So
You got it right last week.
But I just guessed.
Yeah. It's probably time to do a quick shout out to all of our sponsors. Cleveland Bourbon Co-op, Royal Havana Cigars, Simply Greek, Low Imports, Roll and Smoke Barbecue, Chagrin Valley Beverage, 21 Staves, North Coast Jazz Ensemble, and last but not least, Rawhide Firearms.
Rawhide Firearms. We haven't seen Mark in a minute.
Yeah, that girlfriend thing should
Yeah,
be
girlfriend
not
is
so
like-
new anymore.
yeah,
He
I
should be
know.
like, getting tired of.
Put your penis back in your pants and let's come on over and hang out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
while we were on the porch, it was so funny. This was a great joke. Can I tell this?
Yeah.
So, I went out and we have a bird feeder at the corner of our porch, sort of just off.
Oh shit.
And I had just filled the bird feeder.
This was early this morning?
No, this was this afternoon when we had our impromptu porch party.
Okay, all right. I thought you were talking about something else. Go ahead.
No, so I go out and I feel like, and it's like all the birds in the neighborhood are like, the fat bitch just filled it. Let's go, let's go.
We look like
So-
Section 8 out there with birds, I'm telling you.
So they all they all come down, right? So we're sitting there and we're talking on our impromptu party, and Greg raises his hand, and it was like Alfred Hitchcock, the birds. They all just went. And I go, you raised your hand and scared the heck out of the birds. He goes, well, can you imagine if I pulled my pants down? I go, yeah, they would have swarmed you because they would have thought it was a worm.
Okay.
See how I'm treated? You see how I'm treated?
Well, it was.
That actually was a true story, by the way. That's a great story.
So where's
That was
the
right off the
feeder?
top of my head.
Where's the feeder? I didn't.
I have two.
I've been out
We
there.
have
I've
two
not-
feeders right off the corner of the porch.
a
And they kind of
shepherd's
blend
hook?
in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Shepherds, yeah.
so yeah, we've got one like long one and square one, but yeah, it's like as soon as I fill them up, man, it's like the whole neighborhood. They're like, come on, let's go.
Yeah. They do cue in eventually that when you go out there and start messing with the feeders that you're filling them. Yeah.
I have a better story, but I'm not going to tell it. And this happened this morning over coffee. Every morning I get up somewhere around 5, 6 o'clock, and I go downstairs if the dogs don't wake me up prior, and I take the dogs out, and I take Bruna out, and I take Jimbo out, I take George out, and Georgia sometimes likes to wander, but Big G catches her ass, and she knows that she's in trouble, so she'll run back to the house. So she's been on her best behavior the last couple of days. So anyway, we're sitting there, and Jimbo's outside. And that's as far as I'm going to go with the story.
Oh, well, no, you can't just not tell that story now.
No, it's a bad story. But anyway,
He took a dump
stop.
right by the bird feeder.
So Jimbo is my boy. I take that guy with me to
His
work
bulldog,
every
yeah.
day.
Looks just like him.
He does. He's such a good doggy. So he's all looking around. He's all frantic where he's going to pee. So there's the bird feeder. Now Jimbo never goes to the bathroom over there. And then here's me. And I don't, sometimes you don't realize dogs listen to you. Besides, like, sit, come here, stop, da da da. I said, Jimbo, go on, Jimbo, go over there and poop by the bird feeder. Go over there and poop by the feeder. Come on, make some O. Henrys. And Jimbo walks over bird feeder, and I'm like, and Karen and me are laughing. I'm like, hell no! And he squats and he poops right there. I'm like, go ahead, roll it into the bird seat. Blah, blah, blah. We were laughing like kids. I mean, laughing our butts off that the fact that he did that, and he never goes over there.
So he listened to you.
No.
Unfortunately, but if you watched it, if you were there and I should have recorded it. It was like on cue. It was crazy, and we were laughing our butts off. We couldn't believe it.
I was like, "Oh, Henry!
Oh,
like,
Henry!
Where'd you pull that out of?"
I'm like, I just wrote it. But that little boy went over there and did his deal. So there was no squirrels or there was no birds. Nobody was hanging out at the bottom in the grass from the bird seat. Nobody wanted to be bothered. But it was cute.
Yeah, and then the wind kicked up, so we had to go in and take our showers and get ready for work.
I said to Karen, "Is that you or me?" And she's like, "I think it's me." I said, "Oh, you better go take a shower."
Oh my goodness! So I don't know. We usually don't break to the scroll, but the scroll is lighting up tonight.
So let me ask you a question. I see the video on your side over here, and it's cutting me halfway off. I was thinking about maybe readjusting the camera.
Well, you could scoot closer to me if you want. I don't bite.
What, hard. So maybe when we do the
just a little bit.
When we do the bottle cam.
You could do the bottle cam. I readjusted. I'm sorry, kid.
No.
That's fine. Well, who else do we have?
What do you got on the scroll?
Jen Boggs.
Jennifer.
Eric Black is with us.
Wow, Eric. What's up, dog?
Eric.
Where you been?
Great to see you.
Absolutely.
Where you been, brother?
And we have Shauna here in the audience, and Jen Boggs again, and Phil Weaver, woodworking craftsman extraordinaire.
Amen.
We still have
Cousin
to talk
Phil,
about making that filing cabinet now, Phil. We just got to figure out when we can pick it up, because I know you probably don't like to have it hang around your garage for weeks and weeks. So we'll have to talk timing, but let's get on that one. So.
Sounds great.
We got Steve Williams from Texas.
My brother Steven. I was just talking about you, brother.
Steve.
Just talking about you.
It was all good.
For a change. Steven, who's hanging out with you today? Let me know.
And we got Jose.
Jose, my man.
Jose,
I want them to be audience. I want them to come there and hang out. Listen, I could talk to these people all day. They're such great people.
Did you mention Pat Patterson?
Oh,
I didn't see
what? Pat Patterson.
I missed
Patrick Patterson.
Pat, he don't love you like I love him.
Here we go. Pat, this is
This
is for Pat officially.
Whoa!
All right. Okay.
Holy cow! Foul. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone's talking, and Phil is already one up on you. He's already letting us know what he's drinking.
Oh, what is it?
Come on.
He's got some heady topper from the Alchemist. It is an 8% double IPA with a whopping 100 beautiful IBUs.
What country are you in right now?
I don't know. He finds these.
What country? Wait.
These
What
are
friggin' country are you in right now?
these beers that he drinks are as thick as a milkshake.
He's in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
That's the country.
Carlisle.
You're in Pennsylvania? Is that even a state? Jesus. All right, Uncle Phil, I love you.
Eric Black says, you bite. Because I said I don't bite. He says, but you bite.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah. And he is drinking a ECPB single barrel. I couldn't think of what that is.
Elijah Craig?
Elijah Craig. Yeah. PB? Peanut butter? No, I'm just kidding.
Probably a small batch or I would assume, you kind of caught me off guard. I'd say either a small batch or a barrel proof, if you will. I don't know. Let us know, Eric, please.
Sean has got a glass of Coalition Rye.
Coalition Rye? Okay.
Coalition, yes.
Right.
Very good.
Colin
I think we
Rye.
did that on a past show.
Is Nick on?
Not too long
I
ago.
don't see Nick on
Nick.
here.
I just saw Nick. I just with Nick yesterday. What the heck?
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Jennifer. What are you drinking, Jennifer?
Yeah, what's up, girl?
Yeah, what's Jen drinking?
Come on, them
That's
titties.
always-
Let's see that.
Oh, stop.
I meant the booze.
Wait,
Urbano and Joey are hanging out with Steven.
Okay, Urbano, good guy.
Jennifer, are you drinking the 2018 Kentucky Chew? Am I reading that right? I don't know.
You know, I see we're talking about whiskey real quick. I went to the liquor store today when I was in Parma, and they have a lot of stuff that you can't get on the east side, believe it or not. But and I've had it a couple of weeks ago. But Jack Daniel's got Bottled and Bond.
Oh, did
It's
they?
on the shelves. I was going to grab a bottle, but I didn't grab it. But that's for another show.
What's the label look like?
It still looks like a
Number
traditional number 7. At the bottom it says Bottled and Bond.
7? Okay.
You know, of
We
the
used to
thing.
have a Jack Daniels. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh shit.
Yes, we
Okay.
We got Rob from up north.
Oh, Rob.
Just joined us. He's got his old Forester.
Awesome. Is he camping or what's he?
Obviously, I don't think so. He said he has extra time to enjoy his old I can't talk. Old Forester while he fixed his Wi-Fi. So
Nice.
I'm assuming he's
Okay.
at home.
Well, we saw our boy today. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. Just FYI, things seem to be good. So we'll leave it at that. Go ahead. What do you got?
Steve Williams, Old Elk Weeded is what he's
Okay.
drinking.
Good drink.
Some drinks.
Good
Good
drink.
drinks out there. We like to hear it.
All right.
All right.
What
Let's
else we
see.
got, kids?
I
I'm
think
pre-graming.
You're pre-graming?
Pre-graming with.
Well, I'll
a
tell you
little
what.
bit
I've been
of,
pre-graming.
that bottle was
Jefferson's
full when he
Yeah.
came down here. No,
This
I'm
is
just kidding.
full. No. Jefferson's Reserve, the very old Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Very small batch, also.
Awesome.
Very nice. Now,
Yeah. Nobody's asked me yet, but I'm just going to kind of.
Oh,
Greg,
right.
what do you? Greg, besides, before we get to your cigar, I want to know what you're drinking. What's your pregame today?
What you're smoking, you mean?
We had a little Mahir Bay Scotch out on the
Apparently,
porch,
you.
some of us had more than others.
Yeah. Yeah, my panties are down right now. But anyway, so I
is
started.
that me? That's what I was.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't.
I started with the Old Ezra 99. I moved over here to the Jim Beam, which is one of my favorite products. The rye, can't beat it, and that's what I've been drinking. I actually had some of the Scotch.
The Kilcoman?
Kilcoman.
Did I say that right?
You know, Kilcoman, very
So-
good. That is an Isla.
So and I don't know if we said the story already. I probably
Yes.
will repeat myself, but so I had my gun people come over today because we're doing shooting tomorrow, and they dropped off a bunch of ammo and some targets and different things like that. So I had them sit down. This was early. This was probably 3:00, and I said, "Sit down. Have some drinks. Let's do this." I got a pregame for the show. Which turned into 3 hours. Anyway.
Now, don't get me in trouble because I had a meeting at 4,
You
so
did.
I did not come
But
out of
I
the
pre-gamed
house.
with you for an hour before.
I think Karen was there like 20 after 4. So.
But it was a good time. So, my brother Steven knows the gun people. Donnelly and all those guys know the gun people. But
Yep.
good people. All right.
So, Wiz, what's new with you this week?
Well, sometimes I have anxiety.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
So I want to,
Is it
learn.
like irritable bowel movement?
No, I want to learn more about stuff. So at the library, I asked the librarian where I could find any books on paranoia.
Paranoia, really?
Yeah.
So,
What
what'd you
happened?
what'd you
What'd they
what'd you
say?
find? What'd you say? What'd they say?
Well, she just whispered to me, "They're right behind you."
Oh my God.
Boom, boom.
It's one of our traditions here. Bad dad jokes. Okay.
No, those are good.
Oh
I like
my
those.
God.
So tonight this is a whiskey show, and we're going to be talking about some whiskey tonight.
All right.
So Karen, what are we talking about?
We are going to be talking about Brothers Bond Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
All right.
And should we actually run to a bottle cam?
All right. Let's
Yeah,
go,
like give
kids.
them a little hint. So let's
right,
do the
kids.
bottle cam. We'll be right
Right
back. You want to adjust?
Hold on.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
delete.
Sorry about that. I am using my pad on the computer instead of the mouse, so I'm a little bit off with that.
Right.
But so as you saw, this has a Vampire Diaries connection to it. Now, I've never watched the show.
Nor have I, but my daughter Kayla, when I was visiting Nashville, and we were out whiskey shopping at the downtown Cork Dorks.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
She came up with this bottle and said, "Dad, get this." And I'm like, "Okay, maybe you can do it on the show. Let's just see if it's any good." And so I did. I bought it.
All right. Have you
I
tried it before
have
this?
not tried it. It sat on my shelf, and I just, waited for this moment. And so we'll find out tonight.
All right. It's
But,
like we have a celebrity theme going on. Last week
I
we
know,
did the
it
Terry
just happened
Bradshaw
that way. But yeah, we had Terry Bradshaw's whiskey last week. And, I think we all decided to punt.
Okay.
But
I was okay with it.
I mean, it was okay. Yeah, it wasn't bad, and I shouldn't say it that way, but it wasn't bad. But I think we all agreed for the price point, it was, there's probably better things you could get, but it wasn't horrible. And tonight, another celebrity endorsement type whiskey deal with the Brothers Bond Distilling Company release.
Yes.
Okay.
So real quick, a little bit
Yeah.
about this. So the Vampire Diaries, which I'm not familiar with, but
Well,
it's-
obviously there was a movie, right, at one time with,
Was there?
I think Tom Cruise was even in it, wasn't
Oh,
it?
you're thinking
And
Interview
Brad
with the
Pitt.
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
the
Vanity,
damn
or
vampire.
whatever.
The Dampire.
Yeah, that's right. Vampire.
I think-
The
was-
damn vampire.
Well, Vampire Diaries
I'm
was
getting
a
my merge
book.
wicks the entire time over here, but anyway.
I
go
think
ahead.
the Vampire Diaries was a novel series. But anyway, so now they're in a TV show of it, and both of these actors play brothers in that series, right? Well, go ahead. I'll
They
let you
do.
start.
So they are Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley. They play the Salvador brothers. And they worked on that show for over 8 years. And they actually became close because they both enjoy bourbon. So after the final season of Vampire Diaries, they were talking about what is going to be our next thing in life. What are we going to do? So they decided, hey, we like bourbon. Let's start our own bourbon company. So they did. They do have some plans to release a straight rye whiskey, which I'm really interested in because
Well, let's see what happens after this.
I like rye. So we'll see about that. But this is bottled and distributed by the Brothers Bond Distilling Company, which is in Arkansas.
Okay.
But it is sourced by MGP and it's distilled in Indiana,
Of course.
of course. The mash bill is 65% rye.
Oh, you found that, because when I looked, it said undisclosed. But
Yeah, it says
Okay.
65% rye.
65? What?
But the...
Well, that's the rye. That can't be the
oh, I'm
bourbon.
sorry, 65% corn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
getting ahead of myself in my notes. 65% corn, and then the remainder, which it doesn't tell which percentage, is
Yeah.
rye, wheat, and barley.
And wheat, too, and barley.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't get that. Okay.
And it's only an 80 proof.
80 proof.
Which I was a little, I guess when I saw the name of it, Brothers Bond, I was thinking bonded, I was thinking 100 proof. But,
Okay. Now, I'm not a marketing guy,
yeah.
but if you were going to release a whiskey called Brothers Bond, do you think maybe you could have considered a bottled and bond whiskey?
I don't know, and maybe
But
they did.
Maybe they
that's
did, and they had a
forthcoming.
reason. Their manager said, "No, that'll be too hard. We won't make money for at least another 4. Yeah, it'll be 4 years instead of 2." Okay.
Yeah, but it kind of threw me off there. It is only an 80 proof.
Yeah.
And it's aged a minimum of 4 years in virgin American oak barrels.
What?
With
4 years in virgin?
4 years in virgin American oak barrels.
That
Wow.
okay. I actually
okay.
thought it was going to be a
Alright.
2-year straight whiskey, but okay.
And then it has a number 4 char on the staves and a number 2 char on the barrel heads.
It looks lighter than a 4-char for sure.
So okay, I didn't understand that. So they are doing 4 years in virgin oak, or are they?
It's aged a minimum of 4 years in virgin American oak
Okay.
barrels.
All right.
And then when does the char and all that come in? After
Well, I
that?
would assume. Wait.
They finish it in it?
So where are we reading it?
I'll take it right. I took it right off their website.
Let's see. I want to see it.
Let me go.
Well, I don't know
Y'all
how much
never
that means.
believe me. That's okay.
No, we believe you. I just want to make sure it's right for the audience.
Mhm.
Brothers Bond.
I think if it's not
Bourbon.
right, Eric Black will correct us.
Probably, because Eric's the man.
I will show you here in a second. Our bourbon. Please stand by. We do have the fastest internet, so, but
Yes,
sometimes.
we do. Yes, we do.
La 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 la. Here it is. View details.
Okay.
Here we go. So the spirit is aged for a minimum of 4 years in virgin American oak barrels with a deep char number 4 on
Okay,
the stave.
Okay, there we go.
So it is
There we go.
charred oak.
It is
okay.
charred. Okay.
It sounded at first
But
like
it doesn't
was
look like a
uncharred.
4 char.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. Look at it.
Wait a minute. What? How did you pick up something different from what I just read here versus what I said before?
Because, well, sometimes.
When I hear virgin white oak, I didn't.
Because sometimes I don't know enough, so sometimes
No,
when I'm
I'm
doing my
thinking,
research,
so
I drop
obviously-
words.
No. You did it
Because
right.
sometimes whiskeys are aged in uncharred.
Nope, nobody's saying you did anything wrong.
So it's
No, I
just for a
I'm
different
learning.
kind of a
you did fine.
approach. I thought maybe they started with uncharred and then they would have to have charred to be called a straight bourbon.
All right,
So it's
deep char.
so
Number
anyway.
4 on the stage.
Now it makes more sense. Okay.
And 2 char on the barrel heads. There we
Okay.
go. That's what confused us.
Yes.
So there's 2 different chars
Yes.
in one barrel. Does
Mm-hmm.
that make sense to you?
So the
After
staves,
Yeah, that
are,
makes
the
sense.
staves are
Okay.
the sides.
All right. And top and bottom.
Basically.
Okay. Sorry.
I know.
It did. It sounded different, didn't
No,
it?
I'm just like now.
Yeah,
you guys
somehow
have me
I
worried.
envisioned that it started out with
It makes total sense. And that, so
Non-charred oak.
So
Anyway.
that takes me back to.
Okay, it's charred oak, number 4 char, and it's number 2.
Okay, but I
on
said
this.
it doesn't look like a char 4, but
Yeah.
after we figured that out, that's why the difference in color.
But it is, and char 4 for 4 years. So again, you already did it for 4 years, Baldwin and Bond. Well, hello.
I don't know. I think it changed the
I
color,
don't
in
know
my
anything
opinion.
anymore. I'm gonna
No,
start
but
doing
you know,
it here,
Baldwin to be Baldwin Bond, it has to be 4 years to be. Oh no, it says age here. I have notes that say 2 years. No, it's
2 years, barrel top, if you will.
what
right here.
what
You
is
got
it?
it.
The spirit is aged for a minimum of 4 years in virgin. Jennifer, help
Okay,
me, girl.
all right. I didn't.
No,
I need some girl
I don't know. I
power
had bad
here.
research this time around. I guess.
2 char on the barrel heads,
Okay, all
This
right.
is straight off the brothers.
4 char,
Bond
2
website.
char.
which probably brings it to
So-
3 char. But anyway, leave it alone.
Well, no, but you have to do the surface area of the staves is much
Oh,
higher
my
than the barrel.
goodness.
So it's
This is why I have like a stock of beer back here when we do the show because
Access denied.
yes.
I just
yes.
I can't. Anyway,
Does anybody care what I'm smoking?
no.
We didn't do that, Greg. But what the hell? What the hell are you smoking, Greg?
I'm smoking a Winston Salem with menthol.
Marlboro?
Marlboro. Go ahead. I missed my hat. But anyway, go ahead. Keep going. Let's
No,
go.
no, seriously.
I'm just teasing.
Don't.
No, because I want to hear him pronounce
Yeah.
this. How do you
Yeah,
pronounce
I was looking forward to that.
Honduran?
No.
No.
No, the actual brand of cigar. Started-
Oh, Aurora.
Huh?
Aurora.
Oh, look at you.
Hey.
No, you said
Like I have-
Arroyo. There you go.
Like I have any idea if he's right or not. I don't know.
No, here's the
Okay.
label.
No, I don't. Like I can understand.
Origin
I don't-
is Honduran as well. It's a good cigar. I bought it on a fluke today, and I'm glad I did. It's very good.
Nice.
All right, so
All right, go
Doug, I found that it's retails for about $40. I don't know if you
35
Would
is
agree,
what I
okay.
had on my notes. So yeah.
so online. I know they always up
Yeah.
stuff. So
And
yeah,
we were kind of chuckling before the show at the extent of their, when you say the background, it's like a paragraph.
Oh,
We
yeah.
both like whiskey, and so here it is.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't like my grandfather I grew up watching. There was no like
Yeah.
pontificating. It was just,
No, it was just we like whiskey.
we like bourbon, and so
I like turtles.
we decided to release this bourbon together. That was it. That was the story. I think it was their agent called one day and said, "There's a quick way to make a few extra." No, I don't know.
Oh
We're
my.
gonna find out. We're
All
gonna
right,
find
come
out.
on, move along,
This is
kids.
why we
Move
don't
along,
typically
move along.
pregame.
Nothing to see
pregame
here. Move
before.
along.
So those are my notes. So let's quit bantering.
All right.
No, I'm totally open-minded and ready
And
to
let's
fully
pass this
experience
out.
this.
This is okay. So we're gonna go backwards. Okay, and then this one's yours
All right.
Merci.
Hurry up. I got to pee.
Okay.
again.
Cleansing the palate. And so, without further ado, let's get into the nose.
Let's get into it.
Let's get
All
into
right,
it.
guys.
We're nosing the Brothers Bond straight bourbon whiskey.
Ooh, very nice.
That is nice.
I get a very unique scent off, like real up front. I'm trying to figure out what that is. It tobacco.
You know, I wouldn't disagree with that. There's a touch of it's like my grandfather's pipe tobacco. That's the only way I can describe it. But I also get some light fruit, like green apples in there.
Okay. I get a green apple. I get
Yeah.
honey. I get
Yeah.
a lot of honey out of it.
Nah, yeah.
And just there's a little bit of smokiness, and probably the 4 char.
I don't
but
get.
there's a little smoke in there.
Yeah, I don't get the smoke. I don't. Where's I going with that?
I don't know.
And of course the
Come back. Sorry.
usual
kids.
vanilla,
Who? What?
vanilla.
Oh, okay.
I'm still thinking.
What are you, French?
I'm still thinking arroyo.
It's not ethanol-y at
No,
all.
it's not.
No.
There's
No,
no ethanol in it.
Well, it's
at all.
80 proof, so.
You know.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But that's a good note. That's a
It's
nice
sweet. I get a
bourbon
sweet,
profile
I get a sweet nose out of it. I
Yeah,
don't get anything harsh out of
the
it.
light fruit,
Yeah.
but there's a little smoke
Honey,
in there.
maybe orange. I don't know.
I don't get any citrus. I get the green apples. I get a little smoke. I get vanilla. Those are the main.
I always get vanilla. I always get oak. I get a little hint of oak,
Oh.
but it's not like a dry oak. I would say.
Something nice. I did just get something
sorry.
nice and dry in there that was like oak, but very sweet.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we
Let's
got?
hit it. Let's hit it.
What's the write-ups?
Baking spice,
Okay.
warm vanilla,
Okay.
clover honey,
I said honey.
Big J.
Okay. All right.
tobacco leaves, and brown sugar.
Tobacco.
Sweet.
Karen
I said sweet.
that.
I said sweet.
Golden raisins.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
No green apples.
No green apple.
Okay.
Well,
Dang.
at least from what I pulled off.
Well, the tobacco. I'm impressed. That's pretty good, Karen.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen Helen Keller, you really got it, sister.
nice.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it reminds me of like the loose leaf tobacco, like you said, like
Yeah.
the pipe
Okay.
Yeah,
tobacco.
All right.
So
but I gotta say I really like that. I like the nose.
I agree. All right,
So
let's
shall
go
we?
in. Let's go
Next
in.
step.
All right.
Let's
Let's hit
taste
it.
this baby.
Let's hit it, kids.
I liked when we were doing our tasting the other week, our special tasting episode, which will air part 1 next week. And you said you when we were doing that, you told Matt to open his mouth, and he goes, "People usually tell me to close it."
Yeah.
I get I get the honey. I get the I'm gonna say brown sugar, so to say. I'm gonna say I get a little menthol, if you will, out of it. It's not a long finish, but it's right there.
Yeah.
I get a little grape out of it.
There's maybe the
There you do.
raisin from the nose.
That's kind of what I get out of it.
And I'm sorry, Doug, I'm gonna jump in here, but
No, go ahead.
so I love this time of year because there's a little farm stand down the street from us, and we always go and get fresh peaches.
Okay.
And I am pulling peach out of here.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I get peach on the finish, but it took me a few minutes. I'm just getting it right now, so maybe I can say it's a long finish, but I would agree with you with peach.
Yeah, it's very prominent for
I
me.
would agree with you in peach.
Doug, what are you getting?
That's interesting. I totally get peach. I still get a little bit of apple. I get it's very pleasant. It's very balanced. Small amount of caramel, but I get something earthy, and I get some black pepper on the long. Dry, it's got a fairly long, fairly dry finish, and overall, maybe even like some Jamaican allspice or something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
On the end. It's surprising to me.
I do get the second time that I hit it. I did get the peach on it at the end, but I still get that little flavor of. Even though you said it's not on there, I'm going to agree with you, Doug. I get some apple out of it. I really do. Green apple.
Yep.
Green
It's
apple.
definitely
Yeah.
not that kind of red delicious apple. It's a Granny Smith.
Granny's panties.
Yeah, Granny.
There you go.
Please don't do that after I just take a sip.
All right, what do we got?
Let's see. So on the palate, sweetness of corn on the cob, which
Didn't
I think
get it.
attributes to the 65% corn. I didn't get it until just now.
I didn't get it at all.
I just got it on the finish. I just got that sweet corn on the finish. We've been eating a lot of that
Yeah.
too from the farm stand down the street.
Coming up on that time of year.
Love that.
Best time of year.
So, a sweetness of corn on the cob, warm brown sugar, vanilla, a dash of clove and cinnamon, which I wonder if that goes to your Jamaican.
It's only allspice kind of. Yeah. And definitely black pepper. It's a. Yeah, I don't want give too much away, but very very pleased with this. I gotta say for what we got, I mean it's.
Yeah, good pick, Kayla.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
It does
Yeah,
mention.
Kayla, nice suggestion. Surprising in a lot of ways. So, on that note, let's.
Well, let me finish
Oh, go ahead.
the
Oh, yeah,
palate
yeah.
and the finish.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
The palate, it does say stone fruit, doesn't necessarily say which one.
Peach, well, that falls.
That goes
in there.
to it. The finish, it says short to medium with sweet yellow corn again, toasted oak barrel and allspice. There you go. And more mango than peach. I know you're the mango guy. What do you
I
think?
could,
Okay. I don't get the mango, but
I get definite peach out of it. It's very prominent to me.
Yeah, it's
all
I
right.
agree very
Well,
much.
before we do the scoring, I think we should do a bottle cam.
We can do that.
I'll be right back, kids.
We don't even need a reason. Well, yeah, we do.
kids.
Greg's got to pee. We'll be right.
That's why I was impressed that he knew the order of the show.
No, he's just making stuff up as he goes along. Are you kidding me? Everything is just wrapped around his whole bodily functions. So we'll be right back. Hang in
We'll
there.
see after this.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
And we're back. He must be doing an Austin Powers break. You know when Austin Powers wakes up from his frozen nap and he's in there and then they say something about complete and then nope, he's not done yet. Nope, he's not done yet. We
Well,
did the
you
bottle
know.
cam and everything, honey.
What?
Did you wash your hands?
I did not.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry.
What do you expect? This is the Whiskey Roundtable.
Okay.
Oh my God. Over here too, droning over here. I'm like, really?
Okay, so I think it's time to score.
It is. Let's score.
Oh, that's right.
So,
we gotta do that.
do you want to go, Big G?
No, I just peed.
Okay.
Doug, since this is something
Doug,
that
you go first.
purchased, you have the honors.
Okay. Yeah, I've got to say overall, my hopes were not very high, but this is a really good bourbon whiskey.
Yes, agreed.
It checks all the boxes for me. It's it's got character. It's got just as soon as I nosed it, I kind of had a feeling that this was going to be a pretty good whiskey, and it is.
I agree with you.
And for a $35 retail, I think
Well worth it.
Yep.
well worth it.
It drinks like a $60 bottle.
It gets the probably, I don't know, we haven't scored yet, but I will predict that it'll get the Whiskey Roundtable endorsement. But for me, I'm going to give this a very solid 3.75 rating.
All right. Very nice. Very
Yes,
nice.
it's. I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. It's a great all-arounder. And I did read some reviews that kind of led me to believe that maybe it's going to come off as very thin without much character. I don't find that at all.
I don't either.
I find it very complex, very very well balanced with a lot of nice tones going on. Just it's a joy to drink. So to Karen.
Good score. I wrote this down before you even gave your score, but I was thinking back to last week when we did the Bradshaw, and I believe I gave that like a 3.75 or something.
Yeah.
I gave it a pretty good score.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're the only one.
I know.
Again, it wasn't horrible, but and especially, and I was surprised because I was Terry Bradshaw and all that, but
Yeah, I wanted to hate
Steelers
it.
and all that, but
But this is so much better than that, and I don't know if it's because it's got a couple of my favorites, peach and the sweet corn on the cob that I really enjoy. And typically, I cannot pull fruit out of bourbons.
me neither. And
I
when
usually-
I find
I don't-
when it's there, that's a bourbon I like.
Yes.
It's got some of those esters in there that says it spent some time in the barrel. It's actually gotten some of that barrel influence, and
Yeah.
Well, and Terry's whiskey was only 2 years, right?
2
This
years.
is a
Very young.
correct.
Yes.
4-year minimum, so there's a difference. There's part of. I mean, it makes sense.
There you go. But yeah, I really enjoy this, and I do like the. Sorry, I keep saying I do like the lower proof bourbons. And I don't like a real hot bourbon. This just is right in my wheelhouse. I gave it a 3.95.
Oh wow, Karen, 3.95.
Almost one of those you got to have on your shelf, I would say.
For the
it's-
money, it definitely got to be on your shelf for sure.
And I put that in the wrong place. I gave that to Big G.
Big G, what you got there?
Well, I'll tell you what. Just having it for the first time, I was very pleased with it. And I know after the show I'm going to try it again. But right now I'm at a 3.65.
All right.
I thought it was very good. I think if I had more time to spend with it, so to say, I think it would be maybe a little bit higher score, if you will. And for the money, I think that's something that would be very nice on your bar. And I think it's a great product. Really do. I was surprised because I'm not into all that. The celebrity stuff. Da 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 da. We go back to Wild Turkey
My
with
Long Branch.
with
which
Long
is
Branch.
one of my favorites.
And I was like, a lot of people don't like Long Branch. I'm like, how do you not like Long Branch? But for the money, $34. Da 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 da. And I think Long Branch drinks well. And we've had some, Terry Bradshaw
And maybe it's
didn't like it at all.
maybe in a way it's a testament that they didn't come out with all this flowery marketing kind of language.
So maybe these
they
guys
just kind of said, "Hey, we both like bourbon. We wanted to make one. Here it is." I kind of, in a way, maybe that's right. That's the way to go. 'Cause this is a really good for a $35 bottle. I mean, yeah, there's some Buffalo Trace and some things we might like in that realm, but this is really good. It's definitely worth the money.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. All right.
Okay,
and
I
let's
am
go
just.
to the scroll. What do we have?
I'm
any
checking the
Okay.
scroll here. So it must have been from the bottle cam about the handsome boys. And
Yes.
Shauna's all.
I don't think I think it's it's more about their acting skills is why they got the roles, but it had nothing to do with their looks. I'm sure
Not at all.
it was their time doing Shakespeare summer theater.
Kayla is on, and she said, "Wow, Dad likes it."
I did. Yeah,
Yeah, I did
I
too.
wasn't expecting to, honestly. I did come in thinking, well, it's going to be a celebrity whiskey, but when you said it's a 4-year, I didn't know that. That already piqued my interest a little bit, and it's great.
Maybe Tara should reach out to those guys.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, she's glad you like it. She thought it was just a marketing thing, but she's glad y'all like it. You can tell you've been living in Nashville. Y'all.
Oh my! What else we got on the scroll, kids?
I think that's it. I'm trying to scroll up a little bit here. Wizard with the dad jokes.
Phil Weaver says, Cam.
Rob is not camping this weekend.
Oh,
He's going to be in the woods for a 14-day stretch starting next week.
where, Rob? Where do you
Yeah, Rob,
plan
where
to
you
go? You don't have to give us specifics. Just
You're
in
not bringing a
general.
pineapple, are you? Just checking.
He's probably going up north.
You going to the
North.
Dell? You going to the Dells, eh?
Oh my
Cameron
goodness!
joined us. He's
What's up,
just
Cameron?
scooting in. Hey, Cam.
All right.
And,
Cameron, oh my gosh.
Derek Pilarczyk is
Derek,
out there.
where you
Faux
been?
shizzle.
Derek,
Derek is
listen,
coming.
Derek, listen to me. We both ordered the same size pig. We're not getting the same size pig. I will make sure that you have, if you get there first or I get there first. If I get there first, you can have the bigger one because I'm not doing for a lot of people.
All right, let's conduct business somewhere.
Thank
We're
you.
doing business right now. Me and my boy right now. Rolling smoke barbecue.
Well, Derek, if Derek wasn't on earlier, we did our
Your rundown.
rundown
All
of
the
all of our
sponsors.
sponsors earlier, and of course they were mentioned.
Absolutely.
Me and Derek got 2 events next week, so
Oh, nice.
I'm doing one, he's doing the other. But anyway, leave it alone.
Oh.
All right, so we are almost a quarter past the hour. We got to do the wizard. What is the
It's
wizard?
time for the
have to
Whiskey
share?
Wizard. Well, okay, this is a revamped earlier version that we did, and I figured since this is American whiskey we're doing tonight, and it's the last American whiskey for a month because next month starts
Scotch month.
Scotch Whiskey Month. I decided to do this topic on bottled and bond and kind of upgraded it a little bit for tonight. So
Awesome.
Good, because we were just talking about Brothers Bond.
Brought in-
Why couldn't they be bonded?
I think they should have thought about that, but hey, who am I?
All right.
That's right. All right, stay tuned, kids. We'll be right back.
Whiskey Wizard. It's the Whiskey Wizard.
Hello and welcome to the Whiskey Wizard, where we say that whiskey making takes scientific knowledge, an artisan's skill and dedication, and a bit of the wizard's alchemy of light, air, earth, and fire. Let's talk today about bottled and bond. Bottled and bond is a label used to refer to American-made distilled beverages that have been made, aged, and bottled according to a set of legal specifications containing the United States government standards as originally specified under the Bottled and Bond Act of 1897. The Big Bottled and Bond movement began with a group of whiskey distillers led by Colonel Edmund Haynes Taylor Jr. to join with then Secretary of the Treasury John G. Carlisle to fight for the Bottled and Bond Act. George Garvin Brown, of Brown-Forman renown, was also a big supporter of the Act. Prior to the Act's passage, much of the whiskey sold as straight whiskey was anything but straight. Much of it was flavored and colored with iodine, tobacco, and other even more questionable additives. Obviously, the nation needed some type of official certified quality assurance program. The Act provided that the federal government became the certifying entity for a spirit's authenticity. It also provided distillers with a tax incentive for participating, and that really helped to ensure accurate accounting and collection of the right amount of tax. To ensure compliance, Treasury agents were originally assigned to control access to so-called bonded warehouses at the distilleries. The fact is that while the Act applies to all spirits, most bonded spirits are in fact whiskeys. To be labeled as bottled in bond or bonded, the spirit must be a product of one distillation season. And that distilling season is January to June or July through December, and made by one distiller at one distillery. It also must have been aged in a federally bonded warehouse under U.S. government supervision for at least 4 years and bottled at 100 proof or 50% alcohol by volume. Once bottled, the label must identify where it was distilled and, if different, where it was bottled. Only spirits produced in the United States may be designated as bonded. While the Treasury agent's lock may no longer be on the distiller's spirit safe and bonded rickhouse today, many of us still consider the whiskey made to the bottled in bond specification to be an endorsement of quality, but some distillers consider it archaic and abstain from using the term. To me, the bottled in bond designation means something very specific, whereas straight whiskey may be the byproduct of mixing or blending of many straight whiskeys, all perhaps with varying ranges of age and quality. I think bottled in bond serves as a great indicator regarding the skill of its maker. In my imagination, I see master distillers in some back room at the Whiskey Festival event or distillers convention, most likely to be comparing each other's bottled in bond product, accompanied by some toasting and some boasting. I imagine many of our viewers have noted cases where they've not been fond of a distiller's standard offering, only to have later tried their bottled in bond version and been truly amazed at how good it is. I know I have many times. In fact, I find there are a few bottled in bond offerings that I'd pass on. As far as the BIB designation, it seems a bit of a guarantee that a whiskey is, in a way, the real deal. Also, I do find that BIB whiskeys work really well in cocktails as they don't get so lost in the mix. And yeah, when it comes to this somewhat antiquated designation, I particularly don't mind at all the bit of Americana that goes along with it. So, I'm fond of bottled in bond. And that's all for now. This is Douglas Dunbar, the Whiskey Wizard for the Whiskey Roundtable, and now back to the live show.
Sorry.
We're back.
We were talking and making plans and all this other stuff. So, yeah, it's never a dull moment over here at the Whiskey Roundtable.
So what do we got on the scroll real quick? Wait. I'm sorry, Doug. Go ahead. We always talk about the Whiskey Roundtable. I mean the...
No, I mean, that was, again...
Whiskey Wizard.
It was an older one, obviously. Phil, yes, the cabinets were not there in that one. Phil woodworking craftsman whiskey cabinets, but I thought it'd be a good topic tonight. And also, we didn't have any internet for the last several days.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So the episode I was working on, I was unfortunately unable to complete. So, but I did earlier in the year update this one for just such an occasion. So I thought I'd air it. So, but yeah, bottled in bond. I think they really maybe could have gone that direction here.
Well, so I've been now that we did the Whiskey Wizard, so to say, while that was going on, we resampled it. I mean, I resampled this, thanks to you guys, and it's really a good drink, man. It really is.
It is.
It really is a good drink.
You gonna change your score?
Yeah, give me a 3.65.
That's what your score was.
Was?
Yeah.
Which
Okay,
I
leave it at
honestly,
that then. Leave it at
again,
that
I
then.
think
I'm all right.
I think that's really right where it deserves.
It's very respectable.
I mean,
It is. I like
because
it.
I mean, 4 is you're going to have it on your shelf at all times, and so that's a extremely good score for a $35 bottle of bourbon.
It is very good.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I'm
pleasantly
not the
surprised.
celebrity thing, you know that.
Right.
You know.
No, we
We-
actually it detracts for us. When I see that, it's like, oh,
It
okay,
does.
yeah. Like some manager said, hey, we can make a few quick bucks if we also do this on the side,
It's good.
So-
I enjoy it. I
But,
really do.
So we were talking while you were upstairs
Doing what?
I
Take
don't
care
know.
of the dogs.
taking care of the dogs, probably.
Yeah.
But I think because the last couple of weeks we did Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Now we're doing this. One of our show ideas is to maybe get 2 or 3 different celebrity bottles.
We should do a celebrity month.
Maybe not a.
Maybe
Yeah, let's do a
whole month.
celebrity month.
Or a celebrity show. I mean, we'll talk about it. We maybe a celebrity show, or we have several of them, and we maybe compare them blind or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I would like to, because you never know. I think there is a population of people like us, because they're celebrities. They are like, I'm not going to do it. Or, yeah, I got to have it because it's, And I think we're going to give you an honest opinion of what we think about them. So is
Yeah.
it worth that money? Is it not worth the money? So
Yeah, I mean, and our bias, I think, is probably justified to some extent. Hey, let's slap a few celebrity names on this and, market it.
Always
it
leery
just
about-
smells of marketing, but
Sure.
but I got to say, I would, not to flog a dead horse, but it was
oh, that poor horse.
Oh shit!
very,
Anyway, go ahead.
very pleasantly surprised on this one.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got on the scroll, kids?
Oh,
Let's get this
shoot.
done.
Where
Let's
do
get
I
it
go?
done.
Where do I- I'm
Well, we
going.
had
I'm
asked.
going.
Let's see.
Phil, those cabinets are effing amazing, says Jennifer Boggs.
What would Derek say?
Derek says, does that mean you want me as a guest?
No, scroll up. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Cameron says
all the
he's
way
drinking.
Oh, go up. Go up.
Colila single barrel.
Go up. Derek says.
Wow, I don't. Colila single barrel
Derek says. The wizard rocks.
from Redraft.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. He has like 4 or
He's
5
got a whole
comments right in a
bunch
row.
of
stuff. Yeah, well, you
I'm
gotta
reading
get 'em.
through them. I'm
What-
like,
what-
thanks,
what's he
guys.
say?
Bottle cam.
Thanks,
Cam.
guys. Oh,
Of course,
shit, okay.
if you've been watching the show very long, you know my favorite distillery is Colila. They're on Islay in Scotland, but that's what Cameron and his boss are drinking. A single barrel. I've not heard of that before, and he said it's from Redacted Brothers. Maybe it's a private bottling, most likely.
I want to give a shout out to RJ, one of my good friends, pilot guy.
Who's tuned
Great
in?
cat. Is he tuned in?
He's right here. RJ. He says, hey, guys. That's what I was pointing
What's
at.
up, dog?
RJ, yeah.
What's up, dog? So I haven't seen RJ in a couple of weeks, and he's been traveling, doing his thing.
I thought you were going to say a couple of years.
a couple of,
Couple
at
of weeks.
At least 6 years, RJ. At least 6 years.
Lucky for him.
Yeah, thank God. Whatever.
No, lucky for
But
RJ.
RJ, we got to get together. If you're watching the show still, we got to get together. I mean, just at my house, let's do a little taste testing and good cigar, man. I appreciate it. Well, and I'll cook for you, brother. You like hamburgers? I'm just kidding. But anyway, we'll do our thing.
Hope you like McDonald's.
Oh shit.
Lauren, who is drinking some scotch, and I think it's some of the scotch we're going to be dabbling in. next
RJ's a
month.
big Scotch guy.
The
The
Islay
RJ's a
Barley
huge Scotch guy.
2012.
I can't. The Bruichladdich? How do you-
Bruichladdich?
Bruichladdich?
Yeah.
There's a dick on the end of there.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey, mine. It's way too big.
Sorry, Jen. We didn't say anything about nutskins, so I had to go with the dick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anyway,
That's it.
that's
Well-
yeah,
well,
yeah. I think
Lauren
Yeah.
is drinking the Islay Barley 2012. I'd like to know a little bit more about that. That intrigues me. But yeah, I think sounds like Lauren and Cameron are prepping for. They're already ahead of us with Scotch Whiskey Month beginning next week. So
why am I not surprised?
Yeah, they do like their bourbons, though.
I hear you.
Jen
And
says
their
it's
American
all.
whiskeys.
Jen says it's all related, and she has a
Yes.
little eggplant. Oh, goodness gracious.
Well,
yes,
sounds
Lauren,
cool.
it is entertaining to try to hear it pronounced for the first time. And I will tear stuff up like no one's ever done it before.
Amen.
All right, so
All right, scroll. What else we got? Anything else?
That's
Well, we haven't done news in probably forever, but I'll just do one quick one. How's
All right,
that?
go ahead.
How's that one?
Go ahead.
For Jen, Chicken Cock Island Rooster Rum Barrel Rye was released. When was it released?
What's it called? Island Rum Barrel
Chicken
Rye?
Cock Island Rooster Rum Barrel Rye.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And that was, I don't know, not too far ago. That was far ago. That was released. This is a bottle in a Prohibition-era replica, apothecary-style bottle. Chicken Cock's Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey, 95% rye, 5% malted barley, is finished in Caribbean rum casks.
Right.
Tropical, grassy, and spicy. You'll get some notes of candied molasses here. So there you
Is
go.
that out now, or is that
Yes,
coming?
that was released. Because we haven't done news in a long time.
Right.
So it was out earlier in the year, but I mean not too. I think it was May or June. So.
I'll have to keep my eyes open because that really sounds.
And there's one I can't resist talking about, but I'll save it for next time. But
Okay.
I'll just tell you the name: Crab Trapper. Okay, so
Ruh-roh.
there we go.
Come
We're
again,
talking-
baby.
Why you got to bring cock and crabs
Whoa,
in?
whoa.
Well,
into the
it comes from the
I'm
creators.
starting to itch a little bit.
It comes from the creators of those beaver sack and venison whiskeys. So we'll talk about that next time around.
Oh my goodness, Jennifer, you have that chicken cock?
Really, Jennifer?
She said, "Come down to Kentucky and I will pour you."
I bet. Well, are you surprised?
If
that
I
she-
leave now-
she has that.
I could be there probably by 11. I drive fast. I drive fast. Take chances.
Oh my.
Anyway,
Well, yeah, I
All
want
right.
to thank everybody for watching tonight. Obviously, you're with us here live, but if you can't be here live, remember, you can watch any of our live shows after they air at any time that suits you. So please do so, because it's those views that help keep us going. And we'll be back next Friday, August the 5th. Hey, this is like 3
No, no,
weeks.
no.
we're
3
off.
weeks in a row.
We're off next week.
We're off next week.
We are off next week.
We're off
I
next
didn't-
week.
I didn't have
Royal
that.
Havana Cigars.
Okay, there's a Royal Havana Cigar event apparently next weekend on the 5th, so we will not be back. So Scotch Whiskey Month will start on August 12th
August 12th.
at 7:30 p.m. Eastern as we begin Scottish Whiskey Month, and we have a great couple of wizards for those first 2 weeks of the month, and then some other follow-up which I've yet to create, but I will. But we do a Johnny Walker Blue blind taste test, scientifically controlled experiment to see how our panel can do in judging Johnny Walker Blue against some other single malts that you can find in your local
Nickel store?
Good.
yeah.
I think we all got
place
words
where you
words
buy
right
a whiskey. All right, so
You're the only one that pronounced that cigar correctly. You have the best grammar tonight, Greg. Wait.
Arroyo.
Thank
For winning tonight.
you
There
very
you
much, kids.
go.
Oh shit. $1.50. Love it.
All right.
Holy shit.
If we had
All
a
right,
cam,
Flavor Flav.
so if
come
we
on.
had a
Flavor Flav.
cameraman, he would be getting a close up of that right now. All right, so tonight's closing quote, and he's been good for several of our closing quotes. the baseball player Tug McGraw, who said 90% I'll spend on good times, women, and whiskey. The other 10% I'll probably just waste.
Gotta sleep sometimes, right?
Amen. All right, kids. Appreciate you watching the show. I know everybody's been busy, and our shows are not weekly like normal. And I'm gonna
It's
kill
summertime.
I'm gonna kill that friggin' dog. But anyway,
me
I
that
appreciate
metal
you watching the show. We'll catch up with you guys in 2 weeks, and at the end of the day, have a great week. Enjoy your summer, and we'll catch up with you guys later. Thank you very much. We are your hosts, Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar, we'll see you on the 12th. Bye-bye.
See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
If whiskey stopped working, every bar in town would be closing their doors, shutting down. Everybody would be trapped with their thoughts, 'cause nothing numbs the pain like bourbon or scotch. Oh no, oh no, no. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped. Poor Jack D would be out of a job. Jameson and Bean would be cut off. Hank Williams songs wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, this whole damn world would be a mess. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped, oh. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably halfway out of this town, leaving Tennessee. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell